Hello everyone and welcome to the Shade Tree Auto Dashboard. I'm Dustin, I'll be your host. Today we're going to talk a little bit about oil changes and why they're necessary. There's three real main reasons why we have to change oil in our car. The first one is thermal breakdown. We run our engines at about 200 degrees, and as we use them at that temperature, the molecules in the oil some of them can evaporate as well as become thin and break down. This is a result of heat. And the oil is there to help protect the engine from that heat. But periodically those molecules get broken down enough that we have to change them for that reason. One of the other issues that we run into with oil is that it becomes contaminated from many things, inside and outside factors. We bring in air into the engine to feed it. That air can have dust and dirt particles in it that can eventually make its way into the oil. And while we have an oil filter that helps remove some of those particles, it's not perfection. The other main issue with contamination is from burnt fuel. We burn fuel. Fuel as a byproduct becomes carbon, and the oil picks that up and becomes incredibly dirty. As well as the fuel content can thin the oil and make it not protect the precious metal inside the engine anymore. So over the course of 5,000 to 10,000 miles, we must change that oil out to refreshen it and give it a chance to protect the internals of the engine again. Lastly is oil consumption. And while this seems weird, consumption is a big deal right now. We have changed engines to use thinner and thinner engine oil to improve fuel economy. We're reducing the friction in the engine by thinning the oil. But because of that, we have increased the amount of oil that we consume. Now, all engines consume oil, and that's okay, but we've also extended the mileage on these vehicles so that we can go longer on our oil changes. So the issue that we run into is many vehicles are literally running out of oil. So topping it off is great. That's a good thing. We need to make sure that it stays full. That's the best way to protect the engine, but also you still have some of that old dirty oil in the bottom of the engine that you are now topping off. So the new oil that you're adding becomes instantly dirty. So we do have to change the oil at a regular interval as well to make sure that that oil content stays as protective as possible, as well as we need to change the filter as they do get plugged and restrictive. So those are the three real main reasons we have to change oil. Of course, if you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out to us. You can click the link below to visit our website, as well as go like us on Facebook to follow along. Thanks, guys.